Hi. Can you hear me? Yeah. We can commentate. Scooter. All right.
Getting right into it?
Yeah. You got here just in time. So, any thoughts just on Marth Luigi in general
Okay, so
to start us off?
from that first talk, I can tell that you have to keep Luigi in the air.
It looks like Luigi's a pretty good combo weight here, especially for he was chaining a lot of fairs together.
You want to keep Marth off the ground.
Definitely. What do you think Luigi has to combat? Like that's twice now that Kuno's his downer is just like BFG just hasn't done anything about it. He just lets it happen to him. Yeah.
Caught him slipping.
So it's like a minute into the game. They're taking stocks real quick.
Yeah, if anyone can make the comeback, it's BFJ. Best Luigi in Houston.
Best Luigi. Best Luigi in Texas.
How proficient is Luigi at shield dropping?
I'm not sure. I don't hear a lot about like Luigi's shield drop being godlike, like you hear about the Sheiks, for instance.
I can never punish that forward smash, but BFJ, he made me a believer now.
He's living. Oh, there we go. He was living a lot longer that stock.
He wants to,
especially after two quick ones right off the bat.
Jeez.
BFJ is really good at following up someone like landing on a platform.
I guess like losing those two stocks were really important for this game because now it put like BFJ in a mindset. All right, time to switch it on.
Yeah, I think like he definitely had to go into like comeback mode and has to stay in it.
But
really,
the game's
nice
more
down
interesting
air.
this way.
It is much more interesting. And you know, he brought it to last stock. It was pretty even for until like a couple seconds ago.
Oh!
Walk forward F smash.
That's like Paco's up B. You know, you just do it right there. It just gets punished every time.
It's Big Dog! Everybody's been wearing your tag today. Okay.
Ooh,
See,
happened
look, he's
again.
taking stocks so quickly. I don't know what BFJ's doing that like defense-wise that's opening him up so much, but like Kuno just knows how to get in on him, I guess.
I like feeling the intensity of the game. I don't know how to put it into words.
I think what's really cool that we've seen so far is that like that's the second time like the start of the game has been pretty rough for BFJ, but he's like staying composed. You know, this is twice now he's shown that like he's not going to get shaken by a quick 0 to death right at the beginning. And like that's admirable. I know he's been playing a long time.
Yeah, winners finals.
Famously good Luigi in Texas. So like, yeah. Strong mindset, you can tell.
Yeah, strong. I guess you can see where he gets his confidence, right?
Yeah, and if you talk to him outside of like a match, he's so positive, dude.
Yeah, for sure. That's a big factor. Not again.
So
Okay, downer? Down.
if he can get down safely, yeah, I think he has a chance of getting this stock before Kuno takes another one.
Okay.
Look at that! Look at those platform follow-ups.
played it perfectly.
That nair was awesome.
sometimes I can't tell with those down airs what is he trying to do. You know, he's trying to like just taunt the opponent, or is he just doing it for like spacing purposes? Yeah, he wants to keep Marth off the stage, off the center of the stage.
Kind of waited out that like side B that Kuno did. Kind of called out that he was going to stall a little bit there. Dude, that was a pretty lucky save. So, I would imagine that it is harder than BFJ is making it look for Luigi to get off of a platform. He makes it look easier than I think it really is. I think if you're on a platform below Marth as Luigi, like there's not a hell of a lot you can do.
I think BFJ's playing
Ooh.
Kuno's game, or I could say he's playing around it. That's why he doesn't get off the platform so easily. You know, he wants to do it like ice climbers, where you have to get ice climbers to jump.
Yeah. And
then you can come down and punish it.
Well, Kuno was showing like, if you don't play my game, I'm gonna end your stock.
Right. That's probably why he's being like extra cautious about going down to the center of the stage.
He's playing around like the really like high energy kills he's seen so far.
Okay, that would have been big punish.
Okay, so like I said, like this game started out with a 0 to death, and it's practically even. Like this could be anyone's game. Yeah, it is a best of 5.
Okay. It's so interesting. Oh my gosh, hard read.
Oh, he's lived on Yoshi's too. That's some great DI.
That was scary because Yoshi's could just like suck you into the blast zone.
Yeah, seriously.
As a spacey, if you're down there and you're just up being, you know, just sucks you in.
Every time I play on Yoshi's, there's just a moment where I'm like, oh, I died from that, or
you just get surprised. Or Randall's there.
Yeah.
Or your opponent, you know, just does something stupid.
Speaking of Yoshi's, I don't know if you've ever looked at the like Dojo's VOD page. All the most of the thumbnails are of like a match on Yoshi's. It's funny to look at.
I like how he's playing it. I like how BFJ is playing right now. Just down smashing, keeping Marth off the stage.
He's opening up a lot stronger in the defense right now.
And he's waiting a little bit on Kuno's reaction. Like after he hits. Oh yeah. Worth, you wanna hop in? Marth?
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just really want to talk about this matchup because I've been playing it a lot recently. So this matchup is legit hell for Luigi if played correctly. But the good thing about his burst speed is that he's able to kind of play footsies with Marth effectively by using his forward tilt, which will actually beat down tilt. So Marth's coming with the mentality that down tilt is the be-all, end-all of this matchup is incorrect. You should definitely mix in a liberal use of forward air and retreating nair to justify, like, beat his wave dash in timings. If you do that, you can kind of just wall him out completely in the neutral game, and the punish game will come. What do you think about this, Corn Dog? What have you been noticing so far?
When Kuno gets an opening, he gets a lot off of it. Like,
yeah.
You say the punish game will come. Like, the punish game's here.
Yeah.
I think like Kuno knows what he's doing when he's punishing Luigi.
Yeah, he definitely. I know he's played it quite a bit with Red. So Luigi has great aerials, but his aerial drift is pretty awful. So that means that if Marth pops up with one aggressive tipper forward air, he can rack it into forward air, up air, forward air, depending on DI, or he can cut it early on DI out and really make him pay with a tipper. So the punish game from Marth's end is actually pretty damn strong. Luigi doesn't have an awful time though opening up Marth though. He gets a lot off of his throw punishes. So yeah, definitely doable for Luigi, but this is damn hard if played correctly. But John looks like he knows what he's doing.
It's taken a bit to adjust to how Kuno's playing this. What do you think made this a stage Kuno wanted to go to?
Okay, so the platform heights really do mess with Luigi's drift aerial timings, and you can kind of set up a lot of funky stuff with Marth's shield drop forward air on the mid-height platforms. So you can kind of create even a stronger wall. Marth is generally going to kill Luigi off the sides too, so that really helps him out. In general, this isn't the worst of Luigi. I'd say the worst is definitely FD when played correctly, just because Luigi cannot get down against you. And just like that, this is where Kuno needs to make his money. Gets a bad hit of the down air. Ugh. This is tense. You can play a little bit with ooh, nice. Yeah, with the crouch cancel percentage here against Marth, but it's always scary because Luigi's down smash actually does a pretty good job opening that up. Forward throw. Yeah. That forward tilt is really the lifesaver for Luigi in this matchup. Oh, damn. The fact that it actually competes with Marth's down tilt, which is one of the safest, most like fundamental spacing moves in the game, is really, I think, what can help Luigi at least put Marth on tilt. And also the edge guard. So the edge guard is a lot of just denial of the ledge. If you really just watch Luigi's play, you'll notice they're in quite a lot of in lag from their side B, but a lot of people are afraid to go out there and really challenge it. But you really make him pay by refreshing your invincibility at the right times and knowing when to drop back air, drop forward air. Only thing that really sucks is that you have to be cognizant that you might get hit by misfire at one point.
I think game one, Kuno did something where he just kind of like jumped off ledge and just down aired. Like it almost seemed like completely random.
He would just like jump out into it and then
he just he jumped out. BFJ was just kind of floating there. It was like a high, like he was recovering pretty high too.
Yeah.
He just like full jumped out, double jumped down air, and it just worked.
Yeah. Everything Luigi does is to, ooh, yeah, I can see what you're talking about. Everything Luigi does is to try to get to the ledge again. Luigi is basically a character that lives and dies by the ledge, both in his neutral game, recovery, his, ooh, nice, yeah. So everything, he's going to constantly be trying to track there, and everything else is just trying to trick you into getting off ledge to where he can get it back. So they have a lot of stall tactics that you use. The more you play Luigi, the good news for playing against Luigi is the more you'll know when he's not able to challenge you and when he is. Because what's scary about him is that he does have really high priority like fairs that can knock you off if you time yourself incorrectly. It's literally a matchup I think a lot of people just have to lose over and over until they figure out when they can attack, when they can edge guard, when they can do stuff. And that goes for a lot of mid tiers. And oh, go ahead.
A lot of this sounds like stuff that you can't really like read to learn about. You have to like
experiencing it helps quite a bit, and you can go in with a game plan of what's going to work, and that'll expedite the process of improving in the matchup. But John is very good at it. He's easily the best Luigi in Houston, not only in overall skill level, but against Marth in particular. He knows this matchup very well, I'd say.
Where does he get his practice for it?
I think it's just something you really need to. Marths have existed forever. Nice. And he used to have to play against Arc when Arc would come down. Mojo has a tournament-ready Marth he's got practice against. And, of course, Jake does as well. So
I've seen Jake's Marth.
If you're going to play Luigi, though, this is definitely a matchup you need to put time into. Just the same with Sheik as well. You're going to have to learn how to play this effectively. Nice forward smash. That's going to pick up. See if Kuno can close this stock out. He goes to the forward smash. It's going to push Luigi off.
One scary thing that if BFJ gets Kuno in a position where he has to land on a platform, BFJ is like followed up on like just about every single platform landing I've seen. He's so good at covering it, and he like can cover like this platform into that platform.
You're talking about BFJ?
Yeah, BFJ. Yeah. The way he covers like just your options when you land on platform.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, and he knows where Marth's going to be jumping, and he's really good at intercepting forward air. Luigi actually has a pretty good challenge as long as he does it early, so he can kind of just instantly slap Marth, and even if he trades, it's going to be a weak hit forward air. Like I said, Luigi, his fault in this matchup is not his ability to put on damage, because he can definitely do that. The fact that he gets such good juicy follow-ups out of throw, too, also helps. It's just getting that neutral interaction as Luigi that's very difficult if the Marth knows what he's doing. He's going to the stadium. I actually think this is Marth favored for here for sure, but you know, this is going to give him lower kills off the top and more horizontal distance to play with.
I don't think he had a lot of staging left. He had like FD left.
Yeah, and that with a lot of mid tiers against high tier characters, you end up having that problem where no matter where you go, there's only like 1 or 2 stages. It's like yours. Yeah. Another saving grace in that the matchup is Luigi actually edge guards Marth pretty well with back air. Back air is overall one of Luigi's best moves. Nice. Evens it up.
But I think he had Dreamland too.
He had Dreamland. Okay, yeah, Dreamland's fine. John doesn't pick it against me as much because he really wants to get earlier kills, exploiting Luigi's combo game. It's not the easiest thing in the world to edgeguard Marth as Luigi, but you can do it. You just got to get those back airs. But if they know it's coming, then it they'll change their style.
I could see that being a reasoning here. It hasn't happened as much once you've jumped on the mic, but like I said, Kuno got a lot of early kills.
Yeah. And
I think BFJ is looking to keep up.
Kuno really playing this well. I remember him talking about he's got a lot of confidence in the matchup ever since he played red quite a bit. That's a good, nice little movement cycle from BFJ. But he definitely knows what to do, especially with the once he gets an open up off of fair. John's going to be able to stall himself out here. Kuno has to wait, and yeah, because of the transformation, it'll actually help that forward smash quite a bit.
But Kuno just seems to be like just a step behind at all times this game.
But you can definitely bring it back with just one position. In general, dash dancing really isn't the best thing in the world with Luigi because of how much stage he eats. So you really want to set up more like fair, down tilt, nair walls, kind of just checking him at every possibility coming in. Because like I said, once you get an open up fair, it's so good against Luigi. He's stuck there. He can't really do anything against Marth. He's going to live this. He's really got to make this stock last as long as he can. I respect that. That's fine. And he... Okay. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, it's Mika. All right. So, stock lead for BFJ. That down smash hurts, but he doesn't follow it up, so this is still good for Kuno. The neutral game button activates. If there's one thing I think Luigi definitely gets cheese mileage off of, it's his down B. I don't really... I'm not a big fan. Nice. Gets himself back down. BFJ sacrifices it all for that air dodge and actually doesn't die. Oof, nice, yeah. That was a little desperate. That's it. No, good shit. Good shit. Well played by John. Definitely played the matchup well. He's going to go into grand finals waiting. And we're going to have Poppy or Kopai.
I'm getting down tilted. What should I do? I should hold down and spam down smash. I got down tilted. I should press cycle.
What do our Mega win?